All right, let's check and make sure that the microphone is working. Important to have a working microphone. All right, okay, microphone works. Hello, this is Vulturefire. It's time for another Breach Wanderer stream. We're still on beta 1060. Main note here is that I'm awake, sorry. Main thing here, just if you aren't familiar with the beta, you want to join the beta, join the Discord, DM one day. If it won't let you DM one day, which I think sometimes if you just join Discord it won't, then ping one day in like the main chat channel. It's available. Discord beta is available on all platforms, but it may not ever make a live patch for reasons. So, today's video. Last stream, we attempted to do vanilla Paladin, and it didn't go well. But this time, we're going to do vanilla Paladin, and it's going to go great. I promise. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I plan to do here as far as loadout goes. As far as deck goes. Let's see, which MD am I on? Primal? Okay, that's kind of what I thought, because I'd had a series of bad runs. We're gonna delete that list because it did not work. Kind of feeling like we might do treasure stuff. Treasure stuff is fun. One of the nice things with Paladin is like we can put charge ups on top of our deck, which is pretty convenient. If we're doing, I run those. I think we just run Resolutes. Predicts do make sense with like the treasure hunt, but we don't plan to keep the treasure hunts for the whole run, and predicts can make it awkward to do shenanigans with bouncing off of 0 mana. We probably want a frozen solid because having access to transform is just so important. Probably have a defensive field, like that. Have just creative outburst rounded out. That makes sense to me. We don't have any real damage here aside from the charge up damage and the creative outburst, the daily creativity, which is probably, oh, and of course pocket sand. Trying to work off of just powerful from treasure hunts sounds like a nightmare. If we add a quick bolt, that'll solve our problems, right? Probably end up cutting it eventually, but hopefully it will do enough for the start at least. Perfect. So there is a treasure card in the valley, though I don't know how much we care. Don't really want to go white flame. It'll be fine, just kind of annoying. Yeah, it's just not. Well, yeah, it'll be fine. Extra max hand size is great because that has been just kind of a perpetual problem. Mushroom Forest can be painful. I actually do kind of like fighting Emerald Dragon. There's only like one treasure card here, and I don't know that it's good. Is there even a treasure card here now? I think I'm making that up, because there's the one that gives you the draw 2 card, but I don't think there's actually a way to get treasures in the valley. At that point, I do kind of like the Emerald Dragon card, although the Valley Guard card is also very good, but like Dragon Form is funny. That doesn't work with Mystic Renewal, obviously, but we can just go for like Mana Font instead. And yeah, I think we're good to go. That's nothing. That's largely nothing. This is, I guess, something. It's not much, but it's something. Yeah, we're gonna go towards Mana Font then. That even gets us an extra event. Okay, let's see if we can even complete a single fight, because like I said, this deck is a bit shaky on damage. So we're gonna do this first. Okay, we do have draw. think we go ahead and do that, see what will work. Okay, glad I did that first. Because I need this mana. So if we draw cards, we are guaranteed to draw into mana, but we might need a skill to play it. Which is going to be awkward. Just do this. Love it. So yeah, we are doing a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, that's kind of worst case draw. I should have gone for more cleanses, because then I could play more of those. But yeah, Quick Bolt continues to be a very good card. For this specific archetype, at least. Okay. So this isn't perfect, but this does freeze out both of them, and it means we don't get another trash card, which is really nice. So it's kind of perfect for that turn. Yeah, the downside, of course, that Malice Trotter will never let me forget about is the fact that, like, with the pocket cards, we can just draw them normally, which is not really what we want to do ever. I think we grab that. Let's see, I can get more damage out of that. So I can do this. There we go. Okay. So clean fight, even if it wasn't fast. And we are solidly in shenanigans territory. So my type is very good. We don't have any healing to compensate, but this is the sort of card that's just so good that it's hard to not take. And we can just hold it until we find ways to use it. Okay, so the question is, do I want to just actually... I think with only one left in the draw pile, I am going to just draw. Alright. And we don't get punished. Oh, no, I guess there were two, because there was also this. Okay, let's go... Realizing now I've made a bit of a blunder. Or at least I can't actually do what I was hoping to do here. But I can. By which I mean I can't hit 0 and then bounce. But I can do this. There's a get second weak there, so there's just still weak on this turn. I don't think we want to play that. I'm just kidding. I think we have to play it. I don't think we wanted to play it, but I don't think we had a choice, realistically. So we're going to put this back. Get one stack of that. We will probably get card draw off one of these, but not yet. I think card draw this turn is less valuable than mana boost next turn, if where we're currently at. Although I say that, but oh right, we get the mana on kill. I totally forgot about that part. Well, we don't really have a choice. We do that. What's left in the draw pile? I think we do this because I bet, yeah, that's going to be absolutely lethal. And we healed back the hit we took. This is a big cleanse, which is nice. We won't need it in every fight, but we are fighting this Jagoff, and having a single card that cleanses 3 times for 2 is going to be very valuable there. It is not useful to us right now, though. Oh, I should actually put the Pocket Shield back on top, because we would have redrawn it when we hit 0. I don't super care about redrawing whatever right now. I think we do just, could draw more cards. I don't know if that's valuable. I think we just go for the damage here. It's not just crazy amounts of damage, but it's not terrible either. Pocket shenanigans continue to be reasonably effective. Put that back. Could freeze that, I guess. Don't know that I want to, but I could. Who do I want to frame set as you? Okay. Let's see. I think we do go ahead and play that again. You can play it like once per fight for free. I think we just go for deadly creativity here. Yeah. We can do this into... We can actually do both. I think we definitely just have lethal here. Ta-da! Chat is quiet today. I may be alone. It happens. Ooh, card draw trinket. We love those. Spectral Elect is also good, but we will absolutely take card draw trinket first. And then, yeah, I think we just take Mana Dance here. It's just solidly good. I don't think Enchant Weapon is anything, especially if we don't have any strikes in hand. We will never have any strikes in hand. Upgrades. I think we start with the Outburst. And the Outburst is going to be our main damage source. The Quick Bolt, I don't know that I plan on keeping for the full run, so hard to justify that. So the cut here, I think we do still need the Quick Bolt for the mid-boss fight, so I don't think we can cut it yet. So I don't think we're cutting anything here, even though that is an option. I think we're just going to take the energy. This fight could be rough because there's a decent chance we get dispelled. Actually, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to get dispelled while we are doomed, especially with the starting purity, which is obviously going to be a problem. All right, here's the thing that I had mentioned in a previous fight, which is that I can do it, sequence it like this, so that I just draw that. Should have done that first. Once again, redraw it. This is just so bad if we trip freeze and the freeze gets blocked. Well, if we get dispelled, we are also sad. Okay, thinking. So I think I just want to go for a reasonably large creative outburst here. And the best way to do that is like so. And yeah, that was pretty good. And we got it in before the fortress, which is nice. Freeze is a little bit obnoxious, but worse things have happened. I think we're just drawing cards here. Yeah, I should go do that. Alright. It's good that that wasn't the one thing. think I need mana from that. Alright, well, at this rate, the Doom won't matter because we're just going to get the kill. Alright, not really what I was hoping for, but we just need one more good increasing, or a deadly creativity turn, and we are golden. I don't think this is it. Because I can't, actually I can draw with this into that. So, figuring out how to manipulate mana. We're definitely freezing this. And I'm definitely getting that. I think I have to go for double mana. Okay, yeah, we are good. Because donk. And then we are going to get the sand kill on the first mid-boss. Pocket sand never lets me down. This is not bad when we are fighting against emptiness. Let's see, cruelty is not active in this area, which means that it's less important to upgrade this, because the upgrade here just makes it cheaper and reduces the whatever. You definitely want to upgrade our other outburst, because obviously that's very, very important. I do like upgrading the Frozen Solid, but not yet. I don't like this upgrade. I don't like that it gets more expensive, because it costs effectively 2 more mana. Kind of want to upgrade one of the Resolute Focuses. Instead, we just upgrade like the Frozen Solid. I do like Frozen Solid Plus. I think it's very good, obviously, but I think we're just going to upgrade Resolute Focus, because the nice thing is like Resolute Focus they can then go up to a Frozen Solid immediately. So I don't really have a cut yet. I think all the cards we have are pretty solid. This fight can be rough. I don't think we can really use the Vengeful Restoration, but the toughness would be okay. Not enough to spend a reroll on it, but it'd be fine. We're going to go and do this. Alright. It's like this is not a boss, so we are good. Alright. Finding an arcane source would be nice. Not the absolute end of the world if we can't find one, but it would be nice if we could. Let's go random status. Like this is an arcane source technically, but not a reliable one. I think I do actually want all these in my hand before I shuffle. We can supercharge, will get us even more damage here. And we have the evasion. Very clean. we got all that extra max frost makes this very good. It's not telling me how much it is. 30% of 18 is 1.8 times 3 is 3.6 is 5.4, so it's going to be 5 base, so that's very good. We could upgrade the Resolute Focus. I could just upgrade this. Like, if you upgrade the Frozen Solid, I do want that eventually. Gonna go here, and get... That's not bad. That makes the Frozen Solid more reliably a freeze on bosses, especially because of Emptiness being active. This is where this upgrade is a little awkward, because what I want to do... Well, I guess we can just do this. Alright. It does kill that, which is something. And then we can set up for next turn, because now we're supercharged. Although we will be supercharged, we're going to get those anyway, but... Getting random status out. I'm going to supercharge here at some point. It's mostly just a question of when. I think the answer is momentarily. Which I mean now. I think I can freeze this safely. Alright, we get mana from killing things. That actually is very good. Go ahead and save 1 mana here. I'm being very coherent right now. I'm saying lots of words, like the responsible streamer I am, to make sure I'm making engaging content. But really this is going to be a slow run, and I'm likely to do a lot of relatively repetitive things. Yeah, okay. There's literally nothing but mana. Not literally nothing but mana, but almost literally nothing but mana. Which I think means we just get the kill. Yeah, we'll just very easily have a kill here. Go away. 261. None of this seems useful. Much rather have the powerful card here. And Last Range Strike would also be very good. So, yeah, we will happily take a Last Range Strike. That seems good here. Although, first, we do have to get through the Purity. Which, the awkward thing here with the upgrade is that we have just enough mana that, like, Introspection would be perfect here. If it was Introspection and not Introspection Plus, but... yeah. I don't want to do a low value creativity, but I think we have to. Because I need the... yeah, I need that. I'm still not going to get as much out of this as I would like, but I should be stripping Purity off the others. Not as good as I would like, but We get to start treasuring. I should be going for card draw. Done that first. Our sequencing continues to be not my strongest suit. And that means this. Do I want to draw first? Yes, because if I do, we get them back without fatigue. And we're guaranteed not to draw them on the reshuffle. Okay, well. Not what we were looking for, but. Worse things have happened. Oh, I should have done this first. Again, sequencing remains basically impossible. We can't get draw out of this. We can use that, though. Because I can use that. Question is, am I playing that? I don't think I'm playing this. Fuck me. That's really bad, actually. I just was not thinking, and now I don't have this mana, and now the whole thing is fuckered. Okay, well, we probably could have killed the front one there. We definitely were going to kill the front one there, and then I just completely fucked that, so we'll see if I can recover. It was a pretty colossal mistake. Especially because now there's all that extra, whatever. Okay. I think I have to use both of those because I'm going to draw a bunch of cards here. Okay. Thinking through how I use my mana here effectively. The answer is unfortunately I mostly don't. And I can't play this or we explode, which is unfortunate. None of the math quite works out. Kind of priced into doing that. That is lethal on this one. It's not lethal on this one, unfortunately. There's going to be so much powerful in here. I'm trying to think of, I don't even know if we can afford to kill this one. What's the problem? Because if we do, we give out, 10 powerful to the back one. We just do that. And then, of course, the decay turn is a huge problem. Unfortunately, I think we've just got to kind of end it there. Good news is front one should die soon. And we're not decayed this turn. Do we just play this? I don't think so. Unfortunately, we are priced into exploding. I think I just draw cards. Couldn't make the bold statement of wanting to get mana. This is a little awkward. Kind of think we do want shield here. Although we don't get much. If we play this, we do explode, but we only lose 1 life, 1 health, and we do cleanse quite a lot. We have the purity, so we don't get dispelled. Okay. We're guaranteed to get mana if we draw 3 cards, because we're guaranteed to get to both of those. Actually, we're guaranteed to draw all 4 if we draw 3, because we'll get the... No, we're not. If Power Stone is the bottom, we won't get the Power Stone, but like, we're fine with everything except the Power Stone, obviously. But I don't want to use this until... I think I can get this to lethal on that, which would obviously be my preference. Now there is mana there. There's lethal there. All right. So we can do that. We're still good because we get this. All right. It's been a rough fight, but that should be... We should have this one now, even with that taken into account. It's not that much bleed. I think we just cleanse here. That's obviously good. Mighty's obviously good. And there we go. Totally fine. It's fight number 1. Or that's area number 1. Ooh. Ooh, there are a lot of options I like here. Actually, like, all these options are solid. Divine Wind is obviously very good. Downside of Divine Wind is if we take it, we can't take the Dragon Form card that I kind of want to play with from the next area. But I don't think we need, like, I don't think Dragon Form is actually super useful to us. It's just funny. Devour Strike gives us another transform. It's one that has Retain, which is always nice. I really like being able to get rid of Cruelty Stones. This is a powerful stack. This is a heal. This is also a heal, though, so like they balance each other out. I don't think we're quite set for Mana Bolt yet. Devour is the one that I want to take. I think Divine Wind is better, but like I said, I want to take Dragon Force. We're going to take the Devours. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. I don't know the Necro Book is good, but we'll take it. It's kind of funny. Do kind of like the idea of upgrading this. I don't know, 2 is a useful mana cost for us. Can upgrade that. We may cut the Mana Dance. Can upgrade that. I don't know. The Mana Dance only make 2 mana is kind of awkward, but the last range strike feels wrong. I think it's useful to us here, but it feels wrong. I think we got the Mana Dance because it's, I think, our worst mana card, arguably. I don't remember. I don't remember what our A4 boss is. If we're fighting Bay later, I'm going to feel very dumb. But what else is new? I guess we just try and VHS tank Bay later. In which case we just have to pick up like 2 copies of VHS at least. We can get 1 here. If we get 1 here and we get 1 here, we're good. We can't guarantee it here though because there's, you know, 2 whatevers. I guess this is the downside to the Last Riding Strike, is that against Impinus it is just so much worse. Which I guess is a reason to cut it. Maybe we'll cut it next. Do I get mana now? No. Because I want to do that first. Okay, we're going to remember to play that first this time. Kind of priced into exploding here. There's not a ton we can do about it, I think. I'd rather work on stripping purity than get the yeah, I guess that was the downside of taking power. We are in Cruelty is the 3rd idol. And obviously you can see also, hello, we have somebody in chat. Hooray! I guess at this point I am priced into, we can go ahead and create that. Ooh, who's in chat? You are! Hello! Greetings! See if we can actually get... I do not know that we're going to be able to get through the everything, but it is kind of nice to have whatever... Oh no, because it means we can't freeze probably... Well, actually, we might be able to freeze. We can get that number. We just draw cards here? We just draw cards here. Kind of would rather freeze next turn. Freezing this turn isn't the end of the world. That's not great damage, but it's fine. Then we can do that. Yeah, we needed more mana in order to get another Deadly Creativity out, but that's fine. So we're both spending mana here. I know that we want to untap with a ton of mana, so I think we're very good at Paladin. I just kind of picked. I don't think Humbucker is that hard overall, so. Need 1 mana. Could come back to bite me because that means we're going to have an odd amount of mana next turn, which is sometimes awkward. There goes all our energy. Nope, actually, perfect. Having 3 mana. Hashtag calculated. This is honestly a turn that I would really like to be able to freeze them. I should have probably just taken random status because of how bad getting tagged this turn is. Because this is the turn where they are setting up to mana leak us. So basically eat our entire next turn. Almost. Now that'll be lethal. I could play this to keep going this turn. But I think... Oh, I guess I can still keep going. Well, at that point... Let's just draw cards. If we can find another Deadly Creativity, we'd be in business. It's just looking like that is not going to happen. Still one more shot. We can cleanse off the Arcane Leak. Is that lethal yet? Not quite. But yeah, we are going to be able to get there off of. Yeah. Goodbye. Deadly Creativity continues to be very, very good. Barbed Gale is actually a card. It's not the VHS I was talking about. It does still struggle with the Purity. If we can get through Purity, Barbed Gale is very good. There's not many to our aspects. If Fighting Conquest, I would really like to have this Barbed Gale, I think. I don't know if that matters. I'm going to spend one reroll here. I'm going to spend one reroll here on VHS. And we got it. Bliss Shield is also good. We're at 2 right now. Yeah, we can take 1. And we'll just rely on VHS in case we're fighting Bay later, because I do not remember. Do we have a trinket slot? We do. I would rather have the defensive one. Okay, cool. So we can't get everything I want to do here. But I think we can do enough. Prevented getting a ton of trash cards in our deck, which is always a decent start. I don't love putting a rail card on top of our deck. This is the first time we've been forced into doing that, which is pretty good. Hey, you're here. Hello, person. Happy to have company. Let's get that set up. Low energy builds always look fun. Extremely stuck in my growth greed. Can't find out how to build these. Okay, yeah. So it's the pocket the pocket strat. You know, we are. It's kind of my thing. I am known for doing the pocket decks. Let's go and get that out. It is absolutely a complex playstyle, I would say. Because obviously we are kind of carefully managing a bunch of different things. Now get falter on about playing the hitting 0 mana game. Yeah, it is yes, a minor obsession of mine. But it's so much fun. If you're a deranged psychopath like me. Okay. Let's go for this. Do I just need to get mana out of this? I think so. Do I need to get mana out of this? That's probably safest. Okay. Well, we didn't get lucky there, but we're just in the turn here, and we should be able to clean it out next turn. Awkward. Base supply is one clear waste of the pocket deck though? Yeah. I agree. Okay, so we do have that evasion to get through, which we can if we can get a pocket card. Problem is our hand is going to be full. The other thing is, like, if we can just get, yeah, that, we're good. That's just the fight. All right. All right, this event I hate because it just doesn't do anything. Like, we just get energy and that's it. That's very good. We take those. We're at what? We've finally broken the curse of no max hand size. We get really lucky if we get card draw here. Hey, we got card draw here. Just the ones. Yeah. Yeah, max hand size is always nice. Kind of been a recurring thing of my last couple videos. I just have failed to get whatever. Also, we got +2 status decay at some point, which is really nice as well. Just pitch those. Awkward. Guess I don't need to freeze this turn. Oh, we are going to freeze off of drawing a bunch of cards. Could just get a bunch of shield. Okay, this is going to freeze us. Let's get rid of those. It's not a ton of damage, but it's better than nothing. I don't think we want to supercharge here, given what's on top of the deck. Okay. So we're kind of priced into drawing cards. If we do this, we get to redraw the pocket cards without fatiguing. And now we get to do it again. We're not holding any frozen solids, so I'm pretty sure if we can get to mana, we can freeze here. And would you look at that, we can get to mana. Don't have quite enough mana to pop this and get out whatever, so just go for mana. Focus is the glue that holds your... Yeah, Focus is one of the best, it's arguably the best common mana card because it is the common mana card that gives you 4 mana with the absolute least requirements. Pocket uncrypt a lot because fatigue play. Yeah. Pocket cards obviously. Pocket decks obviously get much worse as soon as you're dealing with fatigue. Do that here. Just do that actually. So I hadn't even noticed that we double iced here. It's obviously very useful. I think we ice that. I'm keeping this because I may want to just get rid of that one last. Frostbite just for fun. Although, that is slightly awkward. think I want to play this while I have the supercharged burst. And pocket sand kill. Love to use pocket sand to kill a high level, a mid boss enemy. Right. Elemental strike is bad for us. Really, we just don't have enough hits. I don't like infinity armor. I don't like void quick either, but like none of this does anything for me really. This is funny, and it is on brand for me, but I don't think it's good. I don't think this is good. Could just like take and cut whatever we pick here. That might be what we do. Yeah, as much as it is on brand for me to take a fiery summons list, we just can't do anything with it. We're just gonna take and cut the void quick. Void quick isn't bad, but I want to invest in these VHSs. Falling for the early strike, but yeah, I mean, fair. And it's possible it would have been okay here. Like, it is a card with a very high upside. I don't think we can afford to lose 7 health. If this gave me more, if this applied more bleed, but it doesn't, or if this like got another hit, but it doesn't. I don't think we want, like the Madvault being exactly draw 1 has actually been useful to us several times. Maybe it's time to start upgrading the focus, or we may upgrade, like, at this point I should just admit the Quick Bolt is going to be staying in the deck. Ooh, that's very good. That gives us a consistent arcane source. Alright, I think we're going through here. I think the elite is worth more to us than the extra idol reward. Oh man, this is so bad into this poison. But I need... There we go. That's what I was kind of counting on. Was that as soon as we got the Mystic Gloves to pop, we were good. Although... Well, the Mystic Gloves actually make this elite a lot more manageable. And it was in my head when I was taking this fight, is that like... I don't know that I would take this fight without the, if we hadn't gotten exactly Mystic Gloves. But fortunately we did, so. The other thing is, like, it's not actually that much. Like, we have to hit them a bunch of times before that poison from Poison Blood is actually a major threat. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was really counting on drawing more mana there. I should have played that if I wasn't gonna get mana. I don't know. I was really hoping to be able to get a creative outburst, a deadly creativity off, but it's not to be. Yeah, the decay is obviously the much bigger threat in this and every fight. I can go ahead and do this. Costs me a little bit of health, but... There we go. Unfortunately, with that decay, I don't know that I can afford to play that many more cards. Yeah, do that so we have shield for the... Not really because we're not playing Galblade, is it? Galblade had its chance. Galblade failed to impress last week. Galblade was declared the weakest link, so it had to go goodbye. I realize that one's going to die. That's okay. Don't super care about the summons. Just go ahead and play that because it only matters about the poison blood if we have to end our turn, and we are not ending another turn. We are just ending this fight. Yeah, that was not really a problem. Ooh, we love to take those. Thinking like, can we just petrify and gaze? The answer is no. Take the Mystical Torrent. We will cut. I don't think the last Strength Strike is that good here. Let's take more energy. That does nothing. That's fine. Starting mana can be a little awkward for this list because it can mean that it's hard for us to hit 0, but most of the time it's okay. I should have played that out. Ice that. Oh no, I should have iced the charge up because then I could hit 0 again. Focus minigame is really hard. So many things to consider. That's also a bit of a nuisance. But it is manageable. I think we need this here. Much rather have the Arcane Source. To draw more cards, we do take Opportunist Attack, which is a pain in the butt. So let's just not do that. Love that this enemy just doesn't do anything, really. Kind of sits around and waits for death. We are kind of, at this point, priced into supercharging. Oh no. Imagine if this enemy actually did literally anything. Ever. Sure. We take those. Re-ice this idiot. Got hit out. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. For however long you're able to be here. It is going to be a long stream at this place. Oh man, increasing soul. No, we don't have any other setup for it. We're going to take the second void hardened skin and we're going to prepare this turtle up. Non-zero chance we end up shocking ourselves in this fight at least one time. I guess far to say better than even odds that we end up shocking ourselves at least one time. Cool. We do have this. So we'll reduce our status by a bit. Another tricky battle? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Honestly, I should have shocked myself just so that I could get it over with. Because that's a small hit. Red stealing all of our energy. I think you are setting up a bunch of stuff that we want to stop though, so. We are going to go ahead and freeze this turn. Transform that. I'd consider transforming the focus, but yeah. Once I have these arcane spells going, we're in a lot better shape. Yeah, we're probably going to eat like one big hit. And after that, I fully expect us to be able to just manage things. Do we go for creativity? I think we do. And yeah. Oh no! We get hit. Loser. That purity's annoying. Because it means that we don't easily get there off of just whatever. Put that back. So this will now get rid of the purity. Which means now you don't have a shock barrier, idiot. Which means it also, like, freezing this turn becomes way less important. I was kind of hoping to see some of that. Get rid of that one. Because this one at least, like, draws us something to replace it. Go ahead and do that, just for funsies. Yeah, this fight's gonna be just fine. Just have to go for mana here, unfortunately. So there's no way to really get... Oh no, I could use this here. Do I want to... Oh, I also can draw cards here. I kind of need to get... Yeah, the Frost Rune gone. Frost Barrier gone. Messed up because now I don't have... Although... realizing that I've kind of messed up again. There's no guarantee I get mana. That mana, I can't play that. Well... Let's do this first. Okay, yeah. Because depending on whether or not we get mana there, will determine what my next plays are. I'm looking at playing 13 more cards. Okay. Alright. Not quite lethal, but obviously this is the fight well in hand. Would like to redraw my healing here, if I can. No! It died too quick. But here's Dragon Form, which is now kind of funny. We'll go over what it does. You know, we don't care about that. Don't care about that. We don't care about any of this, I think. I mean, it's probably better than this. Probably better than this. I don't think this does anything for us. That is a way to get Purity gone, technically. Helps Purity Stroke. So what this does, it gives us permanent, powerful... It may be not permanent, powerful, played it. We do get permanent Shock Rune, Shock Barrier, but the fun things, which this free Lightning Strike, which is kind of silly. Absolutely upgrade the Mystical Torrent. No point in having it if it's not upgraded. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if we even need the treasure. I don't know if we even need the treasure hunts anymore, but we're keeping them. Kind of where we started. Oh man, we can get a Dig Through Muck. I know you guys are stunned that I look at the map and my first thought is we can get a Dig Through Muck, but I'm just saying we can get a Dig Through Muck. Also, we can get a Corrupted Font. I don't want to go gambling this run, I think. We're going to do that route, though. Okay, we got to do this first. And then... Okay, yeah, so it's not permanent on the play and the powerful, so we can lose those, but... Whee! These aren't free, unfortunately, but... Oh, right. I forget that I get mana back when we kill things. Lamau. Guess we just do this. Goodbye. I would just get rid of that. Don't need it. Could have gotten rid of the VHS, honestly. Aww. Wasting shocks. I'm not going to use the other shock here on this, but... Yeah, there goes one of our plated. Oh well. save healing. And we can just easily finish off with this. Goodbye. We're definitely not a deploy turret deck. I don't think we're a Wicked Torment deck. It does give Nullify regardless. We'll probably just take this and plan to cut it. Ooh, we could get a clear focus here. Do we need the other cleanse card? We are fighting Cruelty potentially. I'll just take a skill upgrade. I'm lazy. This is the other VHS plus. Also, which boss we're fighting? Yeah, we are fighting Bailator, so we decent chance we do end up needing those VHSs. Man, the VHS thread is one I have not used in a while. Always messing up with the... I should have gotten the thing to let me play this again. Whatever. It's not a huge concern. I'm hopeful that the Nullify here... Yep, means you do not get your Opportunist. Idiot. We go ahead and do this. They don't waste a flavor on it. A shock on it. This is a shocking development. Yeah, I might just get rid of that. I should have supercharged first, because it doesn't use up a supercharge to have all we have to play a mana card. Oh no. I guess we just draw cards. That's going to actually not be playable. All right, that. Should be able to just get the kill off of Arcane here if I had to guess. Got him. Wasn't evasive enough. I don't think we want this. I think it's just fucks with our redraw counts. Reroll here. Yeah, Dead of Night is kind of what I was looking for here. The hidden isn't always going to be useful, but the weak... Actually, We will have Arcane cards, although only once we get stuff transformed. We will have a shock card. Oh, this is actually... I don't hate this. If that works the way I think it should. Like, we have to get the Mystical Torrent going first before we can get full value from it, but... Once again, in this awkward position where we can supercharge, but there's no value in doing it right this moment. We do get cursed. Slightly. Lightly cursed. That's really annoying. Because that blocks this from being online. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually know that was gonna work that way. It's a minor nuisance. That will get rid of the other nullify though, because it blocks the sturdy from whatever. We do need to find mana. This will actually guarantee draw us mana, I'm pretty sure. Not the way I wanted to do that, but it'll work. Oh, interesting. That's a frost card. Okay, but... Oh, this was the arcane card we drew. It's a little unfortunate. I think that we just have to kind of end our turn here. Rude. All of our buffs going away. Find another transform. There we go. All right. Rude. The Enfeeble is actually really a nuisance here because it's shutting down our ability to get several buffs. We don't get more trash from you. Thanks. I don't know that we need more. Whatever, we're going to do it anyway. Really, I don't know that we can even loop. Hey, welcome back. I don't know that we can loop to VHS is enough to actually save us against that one fight, but we'll try. Yeah, we're definitely going for mana here. Thing is, I want to turn this into one of those. Does unfortunately mean not getting creative outburst here, which probably means we're not killing here, which is 100% a misplay. But oh, right, that's going to count. I forgot that was going to count. That's awkward. All right, we're still Enfeebled, aren't we? Yep. It's very satisfying though to just slowly stack Fortress. Once again, I should have just gone with Deadly Creativity. But imagine me actually playing anything the way you're supposed to, the way I should be. Another Pocket Sand kill. I could have healed back up. Whoops. Wrong. Corrupted Font seems very good. Expansion is also good, but we need to be able to get our stuff out of stasis. Don't care, don't care. We just discard item. What did I say I was cutting? I'm cutting the other arcane card because I don't really want to draw that off of this. I do think that is good for us. Honestly, we probably could upgrade this. Because we can also draw that off of the arcane card. Draw that. Yeah, I think we do. I think we have enough stuff that's good, and we have the hand size for it. We're gonna upgrade that focus. Awkward. Just kidding, everything's fine. We are going to need more shield here. It's not quite enough shield, but it's close. Yeah, that does immediately fatigue us, but realizing we have a slight problem here. And we just got draw cards. And who needs that? Okay, I'm gonna work this and just placed in the turn. There's no idols active on this fight, so it's completely free. Boop. It's not quite lethal yet, but that's lethal. You have no way to run out of mana. We get more out of this if we want to. Oh, we're already holding. Whatever. A shocking turn of events. Bye. Okay. Honestly, we may take this. I don't think we want to second gather elements. It's not the worst thing ever, but actually, can it? If this can draw gather elements, we're in business. I also kind of like it to play shield. There's a little bit of extra guaranteed shield every turn, and it does give energy. We'll take the play shield. Probably will cut it, but it's fine. I know that we don't want any of this. Like, this is good, but I really like the one we have. I like not having to think about hand size ever. Especially because we're about to go pick up a dig through muck. Alright. Arguably should have read Twins for the font that we're about to create, but nice. Now, I was gonna say that probably creates treasures. This is another fight without idols, so it's basically free. It's gonna be slow, but it's free. Debating just converting this. I'll just pitch it, actually. Let's do this. Okay, because obviously then we could do other things, but as usual, draws can adjust what we do. See, I didn't take the second copy of whatever. What did I take instead? Thinking. Because I only have one here. Oh, I took the play shield. Derp. A little unfortunate that is the last card left in the drop out. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. We are very sturdy. Just keep drawing cards, I think. Alright, we're now supercharged, which I think we do go ahead and do. In the turn. Could be in trouble in A4, although it depends on our aspects. And the nice thing is we're only fighting Primal, which it should be fine to faff around against. Primal is not one of the ones that super scares me, so. Do we need mana here? I hope not. Goodbye. Lamau. Got him. Okay. We are not taking that. We are here for dig through a muck. Alright, probably like that more than that, because it does also increase our arcane applied. And here we go. Yeah, this is the fight that I was kind of scared of. We'll see if I was able to prep enough stuff, or if we are hosed. That's obviously part of it. But you thought I forgot I had that. Or bet you, yeah. Yeah, that's the words I meant to say. Bet you thought I forgot I had that. But I did remember that I had it. Okay. And we can play this. So if we do that, we get purity is now gone. Which means good time. And we have enough shield. That's a nuisance. Might have made a mistake here. Yeah, pay later time. Okay. Strip that out. I don't think this is the turn we care about freezing, but I may freeze anyway. I mean, we're here, we may as well. Clunk. Think we save that then. And now we're going to do a VHS this next turn, so we'll have, like, even if we get to spell here, we will have, yeah, this is the turn that I care more about freezing, but that's life. Because this is the turn that we're going to get fatigued and harassed, which is annoying. Yeah, we're going to convert this into... Oh, aren't we? I think we do this. Yeah, that's fine. We can do one of those now. And we'll want to do it again once we get, once we play this. Yeah. Knew that was coming. Fortunately, we are not going to have any way to deal with. Oh, whoops. Because I didn't even need to play that because we don't need that mana. Oh, next turn is the turn that I thought was this turn. Well, I think we're going to do that on the whatever turn. Pitch those, I think. Rude. So we're going to freeze this turn if we can. want to get rid of these. It's looking like freezing this turn is not going to happen. Which is a nuisance, but we should still be okay. Because we have the double VHS, which represents so much shield, or represents so much damage mitigation. Yeah, like, boom, now we're down to 5x6 damage incoming. VHS is so good. Now we get to freeze even. Lamau. Nice turn, idiot. We do eventually have to find a way to kill this motherfucker, but what's it? If it can't hurt us, then it doesn't really matter, does it? And so if we do this, it is going to freeze us, but that's okay. I think we do this. Yeah. We do get to ice that, which is nice. Even if it doesn't freeze, we don't actually want to freeze out this turn, so that's good. Question is, am I playing this or am I just going to treasure hunt it? I think I play it, and then I just treasure hunt, I guess, the, yeah. Actually, that's, yeah, I was afraid of that, because, yeah, if that freezes, we're not super thrilled. Like, what else am I going to do? Just get rid of that. Love to play that, but I can't really justify it. Get shield. Here we go. Lots of shield from our buddies. Oh no, our mana. It's not the best way to use this, the shock, but that's fine. I guess we actually do use this here. What am I even converting here? Just one of these? Yeah. It's not quite lethal, but I mean... it is funny. Might be able to do for pocket sand lethal next turn. No, we're just gonna win off of yeah, actually no, because we won't win off of Arcane, because we are just gonna do 10 with the Arcane hat. So yeah, we can go for pocket lethal here. Goodbye. Get pocket sanded. Behold the power of VHS stacking. Baylator sure is trying. Okay. Now we get ADH, All Devouring Hunger, which Mystical Bloom is also very good, but like ADH is so good. Do we upgrade ADH? What's our 25 recoverable? That makes upgrading ADH really sketchy. We're gonna do it anyway, but like I just want to note that I'm aware that it is sketchy. You're absolutely gonna cut one of the treasure hunts. They are just awkward at this point. And we upgrade the other. Actually, we're gonna upgrade the Icy Revelry because that should be very good. Okay, we are fighting Conquest, which is where I said like I would want the Barbed Gale, but probably be fine. Honestly, I should have thought about the fact that like Barbed Gale is pretty good against Primal once we split it, and against Avarice, honestly. We've got all four of the fights, all three of the fights that are just like are going to give us 4 things to kill, but we can get there. It just might be slow. We do have Berserk here, which is nice. We have Berserk on this and on Primal, which just means that we one less thing to worry about. We are absolutely going to waste the shock stacks. Ooh, we'd love to see those. Is it worth going creativity here over getting the shield up? Probably. On the other hand, maybe not. It was only like a small amount of damage. Oh no, that's actually a little bit annoying. Not that powerful. Especially because we didn't start with the, whatchamacallit. Let's play out our Frost cards before we use this. We are kind of really interested in drawing into these. I probably just want to actually ice again here. Love to see it. That's a bit of a nuisance, but I think we can manage it. Oh, you take a ton of damage if we, Just transform that. Taking away the things that make you a nuisance. Alright, there's the frost, whatever gone. Could draw cards. Let me get the shield up. I think we do want to draw cards here. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Things are going well right now, I would say. Oh, you're just going to die to this. I don't know. Why bother playing the shield out? Because this 1x4 is only how much damage it's doing to us. Because we have, you know, minus a billion% damage reduction. You do not. I guess we get our first look at how long it's going to take us to kill one of these things. I do not think it is going to be fast. We are not a fast deck. Some might call us a slow deck. And most people would be right. We can afford to get opportunistic here. Yeah. Do not care. We don't really need that, so. I think we just ice that. Goodbye. You are unnecessary. So it took us one turn to kill that, which is actually way better than I was expecting. Fully expecting that to take us a bunch of turns. And the other thing about like having a bajillion shield here is that Paladin level 10, base Paladin level 10 does give us 1% extra damage and status for every shield, which in this case, the most important upshot of this is we every time we draw a, whatchamacallit, we get value. Sorry, my brain is rebooting. I will be with you shortly. Every time we draw a, what was I talking about? Fuck. Oh, every time we, like the fortress, we get to just overcome the fortress. Because we have just like 80 shields, so we don't care about fortress at all. It's great. That's where my brain was trying to go. It would just utterly fail it. But I finally managed to reboot. Because you'd be like, nice fortress, idiot. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't quite get the kill here. Which is a bit of a nuisance, because if we could, then we wouldn't have to deal with, or then we wouldn't have one of the summons getting buffed. Because ideally there are no summons alive when it goes off, but because of whatever. Although, in retrospect, not being decayed on the turn that the summons come in is also going to be very valuable. So. Give us a little bit of heal buffer, which you're going to need, potentially. How am I actually going to... get damage out? I mean, creativity, obviously. The awkward thing, of course, is that like creativity on the turn that we are decayed is not my favorite thing. Okay, it's enough. I think we do both of these because that way we just get all of this fortress going into... If this is your first time seeing this trick, by the way, the thing with Fortress is that even though it is minus 10% per rank, and we are at, therefore, over 100% damage reduction, there is a soft cap of like 70%, and damage reduction past 70% has a diminished effect, so you can't just become literally invincible, because that didn't used to be a thing, and then I became literally invincible, and one day said that was enough of that. Also, enemies were becoming literally invincible with endurance, which was a problem. Back in ye olden days, with exactly the right combination of stuff, it was possible to get to, because we didn't have Fortress back in ye olden days, if an enemy had no buffs, and you weren't vulnerable, and you had tough, and the enemy was weak, and you had both the plus 20% tough item and the plus 20% weak item, then enemies would be at 0% damage. Which was like, obviously a lot of things to go right for that to work, but it was hilarious every time. At least I thought it was hilarious. This is out. Yeah, unfortunately, that enfeebled is a nuisance. Imagine actually playing out whatever's. Goodbye. So Conquest is next. Hopefully Conquest won't be a huge pain in the butt. The main thing that I think should help us there is still the Mystical Torrent, because I think like the Arcane Spam should help us. But I'd love to not be enfeebled, but that is not under my control. Right, we have an Inkwell. Question: what do we Inkwell? Probably just one of the arcane things. One of those. Guess we could Inkwell that. Realizing I should have done this first. And another sand kill. That's what? 4 bosses were Pocket Sand was the final card played? Rapid Withering is good. Oh, what am I talking about? We're taking Horde. This is just straight better than Soul Catchers can get, like it's just strictly better. I don't know that I care though. I think the Purifying Shard, we haven't really had problems with status stacking, so just take the strictly better option and call it a day. If we're going to keep the Deploy Shield, the question is, are we going to, yes, because we're going to cut the treasure hunt here. We could cut the Deploy Shield after the next fight. I don't know, I think it's fine. Yeah, we're definitely cutting the other treasure hunt here. I don't think we care about it. It did good service early on in the run, but we just don't need it here. All right. Should have done that first, because if I got an Inkwell, I would really want to spend the Inkwell on the thing that generates all the on the Horde, I think. But it's not a huge concern. Let's go for that. That's not actually what I meant to do, but... Oh, hello, cat. Now we do get the freeze, which we always are happy to see turn 1. Just transform that. I like having that not be temporary. We do go ahead and cleanse. Cat, I really need you to not be in front of the screen. Oh, whoops, I really goofed again. Because I need to do that. I blame the cat. It's not really the cat's fault, but I blame the cat anyway. Oh wow, we get this. You only get to play out one of them, but it's fine. Still gives us a ton of sturdy, which is nice. Right. And that is not going to be enough for us to freeze us. We are just too good for that. We are going to end up drawing cards here, I think. Just a question of like how we are drawing cards. And yeah, we are obviously just going to waste some amount of shock. Ooh, there's the ADH. I think I do want that before I shuffle. I need to play that before I do this, because this is going to otherwise draw it. And that is not going to freeze us. Okay, but we don't have hand space for that. Let's go. Now we do. Cat, I really, really need you to not be walking in front of the screen. We may actually not need Arcane Ablution in this fight. Oh, that is going to freeze if we don't use this. We're going to use that. Let's do that, actually. Because I want to be able to get maximum value. And yeah, I think we've raised the Arcane Ablution, because I don't think we need it. It's not going to be a full sand kill, but you get sanded. Get sanded. That'll do. Oh, wrong button. One down, 3 to go. Nullify continues to be super annoying. Or not nullify, enfeebled. You also were trying to enfeeble me, which is rude. You should just not. Alright, so the nullify we will take care of by out-sturdying it. Because obviously we don't super care about losing sturdy procs at this point. Certainly not about losing exactly 2 sturdy procs. Yeah. Yeah, I probably could have done better with that, but... if I draw 2 more cards, I do get got by whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Make sure we don't redraw these. I need space in hand. There's still not enough space in hand. Possible there may never be enough space in hand. Yes, I do that. Just do that. I'm going to transform that. So you're now out of the picture. Now that is going to freeze me, but that's fine. Goodbye. This is not going to be enough ice, but that's okay. We're not in any danger this turn. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, there's that fight. We don't have any weather cards, which makes this a lot worse. This is still fine, but I think we're going to go for Conquering Tactics because I just like the card so much, even if it's not, strictly speaking, correct. We may as well spend rerolls here, because even if I don't know what I'm looking for, we don't really need anything else there. Or we won't need the rerolls for anything else. This will help strip Purity, but we're not fighting Emptiness, so I don't care. We don't care about that, we don't care about that. This is better than that, absolutely. We're going to upgrade Conquering Tactics because I want to, and I think we just got the Deploy Shield. I don't think we actually care. And here we go. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an Insomniac run. I don't think we rested at all. There just wasn't a need. I see. We probably want to try and get a freeze off here. That's also not bad. I think we try and copy mana with that. Can't draw any mana, we will just copy. I guess we will copy this, which isn't my preference for copying mana, but it'll work. Yeah, that's should have just held on until we do that, because I think we could deterministically we're drawing every card left in the dropout. I should use this first. Not a huge deal. Alright. Now we can supercharge for value. We are slowly cutting through all of that fortress. Could do this. I don't think we need to. I think more purity is just the way to go. Alright, decent turn one. Yep. Wow. Absolutely paid off for the second set of purity there, because it blocked the blade. Okay, we do still need a way to get through all of the whatever, which is going to be our arcane. Which, ideally, we actually want to draw exactly one card here, but we have no way to do that. Now we have to draw two. All right, we are almost through that junk. You don't get to keep it when we transform these, but that's fine. There's just never enough space in hand. I go for this just because it doesn't cost us. It costs 4 instead of 5. Yeah, we can make it work. We have enough space in hand for this. Oh, we were already holding something? I just miscounted. Alright, now there's only reflect 1. Which is obviously very manageable. Let's go that. And can I freeze the Arcane Ablution? That seems a bit greedy at this point. Honestly, I could probably freeze the pocket shield. You're not really pocketing right now. Do I do the Horde? Yeah, we're gonna Horde. When is giving out mana, or when is giving a million powerful to the enemy ever cause problems? Never. It's never caused problems. That's the answer. I think we just pass turn and get kill next turn. I don't think we can quite get there this turn. Well, maybe should try just we had lethal. Or because we had, not lethal, we had frozen. Also because of that. Well, we were very, whatevered, so I don't know that it was ever happening. Already slightly regretting getting rid of the pocket, whatever. I was gonna say there's always next fight, but there's not because this is the last fight. This is gonna waste the shock that we have, but we can get some more shock later. Alright. Because of Berserk, we don't have to worry about the timing on this skill, which is nice. Although, yeah, I have to make sure we have I mean, at this point, we really don't care about playing out the Orbs of Gluttony, because it can do literal nothing to us. Yeah, I mostly just really wanted to make sure we got that. And I think we end turn. Now we just all shock a few more times for value. And crucially, the card draw is actually kind of what I was hoping to see, just so we could guarantee we had access to some for this for the second phase. All right. Starting them off with plated is a bit of a nuisance, but it's honestly not that big of a deal because we have just so much powerful and whatever. Like, yeah, this is already multiple detonations. We basically ended up being a treasure run. Yeah, it's going to take us a couple turns probably to actually finish this fight off, but it is basically over. There's just no way we lose from this position. Man, I'm going to feel like a complete idiot if we somehow do, but I legitimately do think there is just no way that we lose from here. Unless I make a series of absolutely cataclysmic mistakes, the likes of which you've never seen. Because they just cannot touch us. MC Hammer approved. I guess we can just do this. Because we have access to this. I totally forgot we have that as well. All right, we can go ahead and ice that. Goodbye. So yeah, we just have this fight at this point. We're just a matter of if we kill this turn or if it takes another couple turns. I think if we could Deadly Creativity one more time, we could get another kill this turn. Otherwise, we probably end up waiting. Goodbye. Oh, or we could find the... Oh, we could use this to find it. To just guaranteed draw the other shot card. It's actually very good that that thing lived. Oh no! We exactly didn't have enough hand space. I should have set that up so that we could get the sand kill. It's not a big deal. But that's lethal. Alright. That's a run. Well, thank you to all of you who hung out for part of it, or anybody who's watching this in the future. I have redeemed myself. That is Paladin, default Paladin doing default Paladin things. Hooray! Nice and clean and easy. And with only a minor amount of luck. Like, we didn't get even... Like, these gloves were probably like the best luck we got, and tormenting gloves would have been so much better, so we didn't even go nuts on that. But yeah, I'm very happy with the run. That's going to be it for this time. I will see you guys next time. Until then, toodles.